All right, let's start with the next HTML element or the tag called list. So let's first create a HTML file. So we name it as list.html. Then press shift and exclamation sign. It will automatically give you suggestion for some boilerplate code. Hit enter and it gives you a lot of code. Now you can change the document title as, let's say, list example. And now let's look at the different types of list we have in HTML. So the first one is called unordered list. And you just have to type UL and hit enter. You see it automatically puts the opening and the closing tag for you. And inside UL, you have LI as the list items. So let me create another LI, maybe one more. And let's say this is a list of planets. So let me put them under H2 tag. And I say names of planets. So first is, let's say, Mercury, Venus, let's say Earth. You can continue writing more, but let's save it and see how it looks like. So let me right click and open the live server, open this page on live server. So if you see, it looks something like this. It gives you a small dots. It's unordered list. But let's say if I zoom in, you see these are the small dots. If you continue adding more li text, it will continue automatically increasing into the list, existing list. So let's say I add another one, Mars. And if I save it and go there, you see it shows you Mars. So now if I want to change this dark circle into something different, so let's see what options we have. In the UL, there is a attribute called type. You can provide different values to it. So circle, let's see if we put circle, what it comes out to be. So now the dark circle is gone. Instead, only the boundary circle exists. Let's say we put it as square. It gives a square box now. Let's try another one, this. It comes to the default one. So now you don't have to remember any of these values. So you just go to Google and type UL type attribute values. You will definitely find a lot of things on the internet where you can see. Let's say if I go here in this, so it already tells me there's a type circle, and there are more. You can find them. Let's take a better one. Yeah, you can always choose for this one. This is much better. Go for W3 school, and I expect you to find something here. It shows the default one. Let's look at it for, yeah, if you see this one, this is example. Here you can see it mentions the different values. It says disk, circle, and square are the allowed values for the type attribute in the unordered list. And that's what we saw. And if we don't give anything, it takes the default one as disk. Yeah. So now let's see the other type of list. Other type of list is called ordered list, OL. So if I type OL and hit enter, and then I type the different li elements. Let's say this I created as a different fruits. So I say apple, list of fruits. Another one is mango. Another one is banana. And let's save it and see, maybe we want to give a header here. So I can use another h2. And I will say names of fruit. Let's see how it looks like. So here you see it automatically comes as ordered with numbering 1, 2, 3. But here it was not ordered, I mean not numbered. So 1, 2, 3. Let's say I don't want 1, 2, 3. Yes, you can change that. Again, it has a type value. So just type. And here it's automatically giving you what are the different types. Let's say I use capital A as a type and I see. So now instead of 1, 2, 3, it gives A, B, C. Let's change it to something else. Just you need to empty this and then type, put the cursor inside the two quotes and press Control and space bar. It will automatically suggest you. So let's say I use this small I. Let's see what happens. Maybe it is not available. Let's say I use capital I. Something is wrong. If I use, go back to use A, looks like something is wrong with the server. So just refresh. If you see this kind of problem, just refresh from here. Now let's try to use again the I. So now it prints in the Roman 1, 2, 3. And if we use the small I, you will see it again in the small Roman. So you can play around with this. So let's try another thing, which is about, let's say if I want to keep a list within a list. Can I do that? Yes, let's try that. So I will create another li, and inside this li, I will create another ul. And in this ul, I will start another list. So I will say asteroids, then I can say another one as moon, something else as, let's say, sun. So now what we are doing is we are nesting one list under another list. This is the unordered list, and inside one of its li, we have put another unordered list. So let's see how it behaves. You see, so after mass we got the child lists, and similarly you can continue with the outer list like this. So let's say I put another one here, and here I say Jupiter. So the normal flow continues after this. So this was about list. You can basically play around with different permutation combination and experiment yourself.